memories of her won't go away. They're haunting me.
Hey all, thank you very much for joining me today. Homemaking as my full-time profession gives me the flexibility to decide when I want to start my day, or rather, mornings. This versatility is what I appreciate most about my career as a YouTuber and homemaker. A homemaker's daily routine is centered around a variety of activities, and it is up to us to make it enjoyable and fascinating.
Was I supposed to know that she'd leave? Was I too naive to think that she'd be the one? Whoa. Why did she go? I met her back in 2005.
A day of enjoyment at home is built on the basis of doing small, little things at various points in the day. Throughout the day, I never hesitate to do things that bring me joy, whether it's rearranging the flowers, lighting a candle, or watering the plants.
But she left me.
The flowers I had bought just a week ago were already beginning to wilt and die. They needed to be replaced with new ones. My last video, which was released last Friday, showed them in all their beauty. In a word, they were stunning. Today I am going to be making a paneer dish that I learned from my mother-in-law. This is either a lunch recipe or even a dinner recipe. First, we are going to be blending a few things together that will make for the base of this dish. These whole spices and other such ingredients like coconut are all flashing on the screen.
Oh, my sweet baby. 널 만나기 전 난 일만 했지 workaholic lifestyle 매일 지루했지 난 쳇바퀴 위에 성실한 햄스터 너의 등장에 나 비로소는 더 다양한 세상의 색채 언어로
On days when I wake up early in the morning, I always make sure to start prep work for lunch even before I start with breakfast. That way, most of my work gets done before 12 and the kitchen remains largely untouched until the evening when I begin preparing for dinner and evening tea. Which is why I love getting these extra morning hours.
With all that is all.
For now, let's marinate the paneer with some mustard oil, salt, red chili and turmeric. Briefly cook them for a bit.
Glowing eyes glitter like the stars by the sea. We all come from somewhere. We all have a doubt. We're chasing perfection, but we'll never.
We are then going to add this to a baking dish and add the pre-ground paste. Oh, don't forget to add yogurt to that paste. Here we will drizzle along some mustard oil, add a little bit of salt, and sugar is the key component since that is what makes the dish taste slightly different, and 2 slit green chilies. You have to ideally steam this dish. Now you could either prepare it my way using an oven or on a burner in a steamer filled with water. Both are functional.
But someone would like you to stay.
Making your bed to perfection each morning is a reminder that if you do the little things right, it makes the big things possible. I am going ahead and changing the sheets, but basically the idea is to make it look neat and tidy. I like to not add the decorative bed covers at times. This ensures that the sunlight hits the bed directly to kill any germs. The Indian way calls for putting your mattress, pillow and sheets directly in the sun every few days. Well, if you have the space for it, I would recommend you totally do it. The breakfast recipe is a quick vegetarian recipe that is fairly easy to make. The basic recipe doesn't call for so many veggies, but I'd say add as many as you wish. Can you guess what I am making already? Well, it's a quick thing that I always make if I have idli dosa batter at home. There's a version of this possible that can be made with suji or semolina as well, and if you wish I can share that too in another video, of course. Well, for now in this one you can totally skip the tempering part. I sometimes put some mustard seeds directly in the dents where I would have applied some ghee in advance.
In the woods in a big old house, we'd pass our days on clouds.
I'll be making a couple of batches for these to also have them as snacks with tea later in the evening. These are an amazing option to serve to your guests as well.
Take it all, wish me good luck, give me the courage to ask for more. Oh, there must be gold on those lips and honey on those fingertips.
Using a few tips and tricks can save a lot more time in the kitchen while cooking other things. For instance, keeping chopped coriander on hand to add to other meals or recipes is one way to save time in the kitchen. I always buy 2 bundles at once and put them to use in different ways. Finishing up with these little prep activities for the home during the morning hours feels so nice and productive. The rest of the day can be then used for other things.
It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you.
The morning is incredibly flexible and I'm sure we all find numerous uses for it. Tell me about some of your favorite alone activities. Ideally, one should water the plants when the sun is either very mild or what I mean is it isn't completely out. That way, the plants get enough time to absorb the water before it dries out due to the heat. Always check the soil if you're not sure if it's time to water them already. And then after a few times, you'll get a hang of when to water and when to not.
Did it all for you. It's all for you.
We always like to add some shake or a drink to our breakfast. It is so refreshing in this hot weather.
I'm looking at you.
Post my breakfast was done, I spent a good 3 hours working on the YouTube videos, replying to your comments, and doing other creative work even before I hit lunchtime. Spending time and effort on home maintenance is crucial, but so is getting a few solid hours to focus on your own things.
Right here, doing my best to make you feel like I do. And just for a second, you're looking at me, making me feel like maybe you want this too. Give me your attention.
After a lot of practice, I found a happy medium between my roles as a YouTuber and a housewife. If you're someone who enjoys using some smart but essential items for home and kitchen, then do consider watching an earlier video of mine that I have linked to in the description box. Hope you enjoyed the vlog today, and I'll see you all next week. Here's Home Gupshup signing off.
Best to